Commitment is an important topic in life. Without it, we can't really grow in those places that require time, effort, and a certain deepening, like in our close relationships, in our studies, or professional careers. And we've learned that commitment obliges us. Once we've made a commitment, we're expected to keep it. It's a little bit like a promise. And commitment is something we learn to equate also with loyalty and the painful consequences of disloyalty, which is exclusion. We can move into blind commitment for the sake of being part of something, or at times find ourselves unwilling to commit out of fear of losing our sense of self. Both sides point to a commitment that is based on fear rather than choice. So what makes commitment into something we would want to choose? If I commit, I make a pact with another person or a higher ideal and expect this relationship to stay intact over time. This relationship creates a sense of meaning and importance for me. And what may be the reasons that make us reject commitment? When I commit, my freedom to take my own choices decreases. And commitment also requires me to compromise. Commitment also, to an extent, limits my sense of individuality. These considerations may make me feel trapped. We need to remember that as long as commitment is driven by fear, it automatically lacks depth. At the same time, the potential of conscious commitment is immense. For example, consciously demanding commitment in a relationship and giving commitment is a sign of maturity, of respecting and expressing our will and our needs, and letting go of the fantasy that love relationships are unconditional. We are making choices here. Taking it a step further, what if commitment was the conscious re-examination of what feels right or wrong? What if commitment were the invitation to speak truth? This would make commitment primarily into a personal theme rather than a contract with somebody else or a higher ideal. What is presented in this video describes a common dynamic. However, the complexity of life circumstances can create a number of different scenarios and also movements in us. So stay open for this video to sink in and notice if something resonates in your heart.